Hi, I'm Tony Crimlisk. Do you like dancing? It's a great exercise, takes off fat and makes you a lot fitter. But 1929, crowded ballroom, could get rather hot. I'll tell you about it. Dancing may do this and that, and help you take off lots of fat. But I'm no friend of dancing when it's hot. So if you are a dancing fool who loves to dance but can't keep cool, bear in mind the idea that I've got. When it gets too hot for comfort and you can't get ice cream cones, it ain't no sin to take off your skin and dance around in your bones. When you're in a crowded dance floor near those red hot saxophones, take no sin to take off your skin and dance around in your bones. Those polar bears in Greenland, they've got the right idea. They think it's great to refrigerate while we all cremate down here. When the lazy syncopation and the music softly moans, take no sin to take off your skin and dance around in your bones. Those polar bears in Greenland, they've got the right idea. They think it's great to refrigerate while we all cremate down here. When the lazy syncopation and the music softly moans, take no sin to take off your skin and dance around in your bones. Ha 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 ha! But before I go on to talk about the song some more, I'll go through all the chords. A big thank you to all those who have liked and subscribed to the channel. If you found these videos interesting and useful but haven't yet subscribed, please consider doing so. It makes a big difference to its visibility online and so to the number of people I can help to learn to play and enjoy the ukulele. I try to include songs for both beginners and more advanced players with a wide range of styles and periods and some basic music theory. I particularly like songs which are different and which you might not necessarily know. And I think you'll agree, this song certainly is different. It's a whimsical, fun song written in 1929 by Walter Donaldson, who also wrote Making Whoopee and My Blue Heaven, both of which I've covered, with lyrics by Edgar Leslie, who also wrote the lyrics for Me and My Gal, Home in Pasadena, and many more. It was first recorded by Ben Selvin and his orchestra in 1930 with the uncredited vocalist Irving Kaufman, and it's also being covered by many others. I know it best from the 2005 recording by George Melly and Digby Fairweather's Half Dozen. I've never met George Melly, but I did book Digby Fairweather with Sunmarker to give a concert workshop at Edge Hill in 1981. The Dancing Skeletons excerpt is taken from one of Walt Disney's Silly Symphonies, a series of short animated musical films produced by Walt Disney Productions from 1929 to 1939. Well, the opening lines of this song, you can just speak. I speak it with a chord of G and D7 accompanying. The dancing may do this and that, and until you get to the end here, bear in mind an idea that I've got. Then a G7 gets into the key of C. Then you've got this little sequence here, C, get to half B7, up, which you can play there with the bar, which I do, or you can play here in the alternative position. Then an E7, might get ice cream cones. A7, D7, I'm using a Hawaiian D7. Now keep your finger here, that there, drop those two, or three rather, down there, and you get the F7. So you go from here, keep that finger down. If you found that difficult, go to the shorter F zone with no fifth in it. finger goes automatically there now because I practiced that movement. And I've got motor memory, so my fingers remember where to go. But if you find that difficult, just do this one. Then it's a G7 right in your bones, F, G7 and C. And the same for the next verse, C, B7, then we got the middle bit, which is just an E minor chord. Those polar bears in Greenland got the right idea. They G think it's great to the D7 refrigerate, but G, and then you back to the original ones as well. I hope you enjoyed that and found it useful. It's a quirky little song. Anyway, whatever you do, however you do it, have fun.